Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate y'all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us for that very first time, welcome. It's good to have you as well. And as a reminder to all watching, my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information to as many people as I possibly can, across all regions. And the best way that I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel, when you choose to like the videos, and when you choose to share the information with friends and associates and colleagues. And so with that said, if you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and consider sharing the information with associates and colleagues. And then to learn more about me and my company and additional ways that you can support the channel, please check out those links below. And one of the links I want to point you to, and this kind of gets into our topic here today, is we've got some financing links below. Check out those links on ways where you can get financing for your business. You can also go to our website at fmconsulting.net, for additional information on that. But check out those links. And so with that said, I want to get into our topic here today, and it's what to do if you're denied a gym business loan. What to do if you're denied a gym business loan. Now, I've got several things here I want to talk about. There's a lot of folks out there that want to grow their companies, they want to go to that next level, and they apply for funding and they'll get turned down for a variety of reasons. I want to talk about some of this, okay? But before I do, let me give you some thoughts on really what's available and how we can potentially help you. Number one, if you're brand new in the business, if you're just now getting in, you've not owned a business, you don't own a business, you've maybe held a job and now you're going to open something up, the best way you can start is getting a personal loan. And this is something we can help you with. We do a lot of business with this. We help a lot of folks with this. And there's two core criteria. You have to have made at least $50,000 a year the previous 2 years. Okay, and that's verified with U.S. tax returns. So you have to have made $50,000 a year, previous 2 years, verified with U.S. tax returns, and you have to have a minimum credit score of 680 in all three bureaus: Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Those are the core criteria right there. Now, there are some things that can trip it up. I'm going to talk about some of those things that can potentially trip it up. Could be your debt ratios. It could be, issues with child support. Could be, tax issues. Could be, things like that. But as long as you have, those two criteria, 50K in income, 680, at some level, whether it's a term loan, a line of credit, or credit cards, we can get you funded on that. So that's a personal loan. It's a great way for so many people to get started. And you can get, all things being equal, you can be approved in a couple days and get your money inside a week probably. Okay, so it's a good opportunity. The second one is business loans. If you already have a business, okay. And the key thing about business loans is your revenue has to be high enough and your margins have to be high enough to take on a new payment. It's as simple as that. A lot of business loans don't get approved because the revenue is too low and they can't afford to make the payment. They're in a negative, situation if they to do that. And so those business loans, are available, and we do a lot of those as well. Okay, and we'll talk about things that you can prepare yourself for that if you're not quite ready right now. And then the third one, and there's others in here, but it's revenue based. It's more of a factoring program. And you get into some of these other programs, they can get a little more expensive, but kind of what I tell folks is, where's the greater pain here? Is the greater pain not getting funding, or is the greater pain having to pay a little bit more for it just because of your circumstances? More often than not, I say take the money because, with all of our clients, we encourage all the time, always be looking for money because you never know when there might be a hiccup in your business and you never know when there might be an opportunity out there you can take advantage of. But with all of this, equipment financing is available, what we call franchising, loans are available. Whereas if you own a business over here, you want to open one up over here, you can take out a business loan based on the current business and use the money over here. There's a lot of ways you can do it. The personal loans, you can use the money any way you choose. So lots of opportunities. Okay, and again, go to our website fmconsulting.net to learn more about this. You can also check out the links below. okay, on some different opportunities here for you. So you can grow your business. And one final thing I'd mention to you as well, any current operator, one of the things that we always suggest is you want to have at least 1 month's operating costs kind of in reserve. So if it costs you, say, $30,000 a month to run your business, you want to have $30,000 sitting over here. You just want to be prepared, right? It's just good business. And so if you don't have that, a great way to do that is get a line of credit, okay? And you can add that line of credit sitting there for that if you needed it, okay? So with that said, what to do if you're denied a gym business loan, okay? And so we'll give you some thoughts of why we get denied and what maybe you can do about it. And so these are in no particular order, and maybe not even all of them, okay? But there's some things to think about. An incomplete loan application. Well, the answer is complete it, okay? And I know the groups that we work with, it's all a streamlined process. It's very simple. It's very easy to provide the information. And I know we talk to a lot of folks, and they want to start asking lots of questions before they get the application even completed. Just complete the application. The message I give on this is, when in doubt, apply. Don't disqualify yourself. Okay, if you're going to be disqualified, don't you be the one that disqualifies you. Make someone else do it. But sometimes it's just incomplete information. Well, go back and complete it. Sometimes it can be as simple as that. Number 2. Poor credit score. Okay, you got a poor credit score. And this is going to happen more on the personal loans. The business loans aren't quite as in tune to that. And so poor credit score, improve it. Okay, and these credit scores, what we need to see is a minimum of 680 in all 3 bureaus. Okay, but we're looking to improve it. And sometimes you can have, the good credit score, but there's things that undermine it. Okay, and it could be you're using too much of your credit card. If you've got a $10,000 limit and you're using $7,000 of it, that won't be good. That will have an impact on this. You want to get that down to, probably at least 40%, and probably 30% or under is where you want to get on there. If your child support payments haven't been cleared up, go in there and fix it. Maybe you got things that have been paid off and things that are complete and it's not up to date. Don't be afraid to contact your credit reporting agency to get that fixed. One other thing I would mention, if you're not doing it and you're trying to make some small steps, check out Experian Boost. This is a free service they offer, and it's a great way to start kind of improving your credit scores. Just Google it and go check that out. Number 3, our tax returns. Okay, our tax returns. And these tax returns on the personal, going to want to see them, going to need to see them on the business as well. But if you're denied a loan, okay, you have to submit your tax returns wide, verify income, verify revenue. Well, if you got denied, consider applying for a smaller amount. Sometimes you can get approved for a term loan, but you can't get a line of credit. Sometimes you get a line of credit, but maybe you can't get the term loan. Maybe sometimes you can get, credit cards, but you can't get something else. Sometimes consider applying for a smaller amount. Okay, because the tax returns, they are what they are, and they have to show a certain amount. On the business side, you have to show you can support the payment. On the personal side, you have to show you can support the payment, but it's a minimum income of $50,000 per year. Number 4, if you're denied a gym business loan, maybe you've got a short time in business. The personal loan won't matter, okay? But if it's a business loan, maybe it's a short time in business. Just wait a while. Just know that, hey, in 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, you can qualify for a business loan, or you can even potentially apply for loans based on the revenue that you're bringing in. Now there are opportunities there. If you get a smaller amount up front, when you apply for all this, sometimes folks get discouraged and won't take it. Sometimes consider taking it, and just know in 3 months and 6 months you can come back again, okay, and take a different avenue, to be able to get that. So just wait a while sometimes, okay? Number 5, you've defaulted on past loans. Okay, you defaulted on past loans. Go in there and clean them up. get with those companies. Can you settle up on this? I mean, they might take pennies on the dollar, and maybe it doesn't show a default. Maybe it shows there was an issue, but it was finally paid, and that might help. Okay, but if you defaulted on past loans, go in there and clean them up. Go get them current. Okay. Number 6, too many small business loans. We see this one kind of frequently. Is we've got a lot of loans, or sometimes a lot of inquiries. Okay, and one of the things you want to know, whether it's a business loan or whether it's a personal loan, the thing that we do, it's always a soft pull. So when this is pulled initially, it's a soft pull. What that means, it's not going to affect your credit score. Okay. Now, at some point, it'll need to be a hard pull, but that's not until you've kind of seen what the offer is, you see what it is, and you want it, and then we're going to move forward with it. But too many business loans, too many inquiries. Make sure you're getting soft pulls. Number 1, make sure whoever you're working with, make sure it's a soft pull. But if you have too many business loans, pay some of them off. Okay, and even if you look at the difference between credit card debt and just a personal loan. Okay, the personal loan is going to be a little more favorable. That credit card debt, you get a lot of that. That can really get you sideways. Consider paying down or paying off that credit card debt to the extent that you can. But if you have too many loans on there, that can work against you as well. Number 7, too many NSFs, too many insufficient funds. Okay. And so here's the thing about insufficient funds is, if you're getting a business loan, okay, they may want to see your bank statements. Might be part of it for the verification process. And they view those bank statements and you got too many NSFs in there. That's not going to look favorable for you. Okay, even if maybe the revenue does show that you can cover this note, you get too many NSFs, that won't look too good. So improve your cash flow management. Okay, don't be writing the check. There's no money. Improve your cash flow management. Improve how you work your budgets. And I would even say on some of those kind of things, we work with a lot of clubs on that when it comes to turnarounds and how to manage that money. And if you need help with that, check the links below. We are offering a free 45-minute strategy session. Happy to talk to you about how we could potentially help you kind of get your business back on track, if that is currently an issue. Number 8, this is probably the biggest one on the reason that business loans don't get approved. It's just insufficient revenue. Okay, you're not bringing enough money to cover the new note, and you need to be able to increase your cash flow. You need to improve our business. Okay, we need more sales. We need more members coming in. We need more money per customer. We need more recurring. We need to improve sales. Again, if you need help with that. Okay, check the links below. Happy to offer a 45-minute strategy session on how we can potentially help you with that. Okay, number 10. Now that's number 10 is a big one too. We've had this one come up a little more, certainly of late. Is your debt service ratio? Okay, and so it's your debt utilization. If your debt utilization is too high, it's going to cause a problem, particularly on that personal side. Okay. And, I like to see it no more than 30%. Let's keep it under that, maybe 20%, 10%. Okay. You get up there in 40, 50, 60%, just not going to happen. Okay. So these debt service ratios. So calculate what it is. How much of this are you using? You've got a $10,000 limit. You're using 6,000 of it. That's not going to bode well for you. Start paying that thing down. Okay, you can have a good credit score, but your debt utilization is so high, it creates uncertainty and wanting to add more debt to the list for that lender. Okay, number 11, and this is some of this we can help you with also. But when I talk about kind of industry types, look at alternative lenders. And so what I mean by that is certainly personal loans and business loans, we can help you with this, but alternative lending is like, based on your revenue, simply based on your revenue. Okay, if you need funding, you need $30,000, $40,000, whatever it is, based on your revenue. And some of this it costs a little more. Okay, but like I mentioned earlier, kind of in the video here, is where's the greater pain here? Okay, is it not getting funding, not having that funds available, or having to pay more for it? You get it. Let's just make sure we pay it back. Okay, there's franchising, there's equipment financing. There's a lot of different ways to go about this. There's merchant financing. Okay, there's a whole lot of ways to attack this, and we just want to make sure everything's in a row for us. Okay, now number 12. A criminal record. If you have a criminal record, and again, this is where we can help you. The personal loan, we're giving you the criteria. The business loan, we can help you, and there's other ways we can help you on this as well. Number 13, and really consider number 13 on my list here. Go out and get a cosigner. There's folks out there that want to help you, and the place that I would suggest going, certainly family, friends, relatives, number one place. But always go to your power base. Go to your power base first. And usually these are the folks that are in your phone. These are the people that know you, trust you, love you, want to see you have success. Ask for a cosigner. Can you help me? Okay. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. And as I mentioned earlier, don't disqualify yourself. Oh, they're not going to say yes. Ask. It costs nothing. It costs nothing to ask. Okay. But get a cosigner. Okay, it can help your dream come true. Okay, and then number 12, and this is the one that can help supersede a lot of this, is provide the lender with collateral. I mean, we can help with loans all the way from small little loans that are based on revenue, all the way up to SBA funding, anywhere from $10,000 to $5 million. And if you're struggling with some of this, provide the lender with collateral. Do you have a 401k? Do you have an IRA account? Do you own a home? Okay, what kind of collateral? It's one of the reasons that equipment financing is relatively easy to get. You've got collateral. They can just come pick it up if you don't make the payment. So, consider offering collateral. Okay, but on most of these, to kick it off, personal loans, it's a signature. The business loans, it's a signature. If you're struggling to get funding, if you've been denied, consider providing, collateral. And so 14 ways, if you're denied a business loan, look at these. What can you do to kind of clean this up and put yourself in a position to succeed? You're going to need money. You're going to need funding. You're always looking for it. We need to make sure we're getting it. Okay, we can help you do that. Now, as a quick reminder, on a personal loan, we can help you on this if you can show 2 years income of $50,000 each, okay, and that's verified with U.S. tax returns, and you have a minimum credit score of 680 in all three bureaus: Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Okay, and then business loans. I mean, the key thing on the business loans, you have to be in business. You have to be in business at least 6 months, and the key thing is you have to have enough revenue to cover the note. You can't borrow money and show that you can't pay it. Okay, and then there's a host of other opportunities, a lot of creative ways to do this. So, get in touch with us. You can, click the links below, the emails below. You can feel free to give me a call. Happy to chat with you about it. Check the funding links below. Go to our website at fmconsulting.net. We can help you get this done. Okay, we can help you get this done. We can help you if you're looking to start a new business. We can help make this dream come true. If you're looking to expand, you need to hire more people, do more marketing. We can help you with all this. So again, folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here at the channel today. And as I mentioned earlier, my focus here on the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I possibly can to as many people as I possibly can across all regions. And the best way that I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel, when you choose to like the videos, when you choose to share the information. So if you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. And to learn more about me and my company and additional ways that you can support the channel, please check out those links below. And we'll look forward to seeing you all in that next video.